Hi guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv once more back with another video, and this time we are looking at Cardano DEXs, a head-to-head part 2. It's a three-way head-to-head between the leading DEXs on the Cardano blockchain. Guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as smash that notification bell. And also guys, bear in mind that what I'm sharing with you here today is not financial advice. What I'm sharing with you here today are my own views, my own take on things. If you do require a financial advisor, please go seek one, someone who is actually trained to give you financial advice. My background is not about giving people financial advice. I come from the medical technology space, and it's something totally different to giving people financial advice. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Anyway, coming back to the Cardano DEX wars, we are going to be looking at a three-way head-to-head of the Cardano DEX battlefront. The projects we are looking at today in no particular order are SundaeSwap. SundaeSwap is an automated market maker DEX on the Cardano blockchain. If you remember, if you watched some of our videos previously, you will note that we covered SundaeSwap in our previous video in early March of 2022, which is almost 2 months ago, where it came second to Minswap DEX, another DEX on the Cardano blockchain. The second project is, of course, as you may already know, Minswap, an order book DEX on the Cardano blockchain and a darling of the Cardano community. It launched in early March and has been making waves since. Third and final DEX project we will be looking at in this video is Wing Riders. Wing Riders is the latest DEX entrant on the Cardano blockchain that has plenty of promise. This head-to-head is going to be slightly different to the first one that we did in March, and it's going to be different in that with the two of the three projects we already have comparable data, so we can compare data from the previous video and video from the current time frame, the time at which we're doing this video. Whereas with Wing Riders, it's relatively new. It's only been operating for a few weeks, therefore we do not have any reference data, so there won't be any comparison from before to current. We shall also be referencing TVL as per DeFi Llama data, link down below for the DeFi Llama website, as well as considering just the amount of ADA logged in each of the dApps that we'll be using as examples to illustrate a few points. Now that we have clarified this video's approach, let's dive in. So within each of those three DEXs, we'll identify three top dApps or decentralized apps, and then we'll look at the total value of ADA logged or total ADA logged in those dApps on each of those decentralized exchanges. So we are only picking three from each. So in total, in principle, we should have 9 decentralized apps in total, but it might also turn out that some of the dApps appear across all three. Let's find out. So on SundaeSwap, what is the state of play? The state of play for SundaeSwap, 4 months in since its launch, SundaeSwap has got a total value logged according to DeFi Llama of $47 million. This has gone down by a whopping 60% since our last video back in early March. So which top decentralized app or top token that is on SundaeSwap? Of course, it is the Sundae token. The Sundae token pair with ADA has managed to lock in 10.9 million ADA within that pair, and that is to be expected. The Sundae token is retraced by as much as 60 to 70% from its all-time high, which means by dollar cost averaging into the SundaeSwap token, if you do choose to do that, again, this is not financial advice, that could be a wise move because it will mean you are entering your trades or your positions at a relatively safer position than when it was at its peak. The second dApp on the SundaeSwap DEX in terms of total ADA logged is Liquid Finance, which has got 4.9 million ADA logged within its pair on the SundaeSwap DEX. The LQ token, which is the ticker symbol for the Liquid Finance token, is one of the very few tokens that is managed to hold most of its values since its top, which is a sign of resilience. If you are like me and you do find a decent entry point, this will be one to consider. At the moment, I think it's still relatively high. It will be a good idea to let it come down a little bit before you jump in. Just pay attention, watch what's happening during this bear trend. In third position, we have the World Mobile token, ticker symbol WMT. This one, I'm not sure where the strength is coming from, but it's retained most of its value throughout the current bear trend. It might still dip, but so far it's been doing relatively well compared to other coins. The amount of ADA that is logged within its pair with the WMT or World Mobile token is 5.9 million tokens. For some social metrics, since our last review way back in March of this year, which is March 2022, SundaeSwap has actually lost over 7,000 Discord community members, which is approximately a 7% net decrease. What's going on there? Over on Twitter, the figures look slightly better. There is a net loss of 1,000 followers, or less than 1%. So something is going on at SundaeSwap, and I think someone needs to look at it before things start getting crazy, because if this trend continues, SundaeSwap might struggle. It launched with so much fanfare, but it may still struggle. So it's worth getting things right when it comes to your community. Something needs addressing here. I don't know what exactly, but there could be a number of issues that the SundaeSwap team needs to resolve. Not least the damage that was done at launch, where things did not go anyone's way at all, including the team's way. I don't think that's what they intended the launch to go, but it did, and things happened and so forth. So I think there's still a lot of PR to be done to get things back on foot. For the short to medium term, this shall remain an issue in some quarters. DEX number 2, Minswap. State of play almost 2 months in since launch. Total value logged according to DeFi Llama is 93 million. This has gone up by a whopping 86% since our last video way back in early March 2022. As always, these DEXs don't disappoint. The Minswap token, which is the MIN, the ticker symbol for Minswap DEX token, gets the top spot with its ADA pair. Within that pair, 26 million ADA coins have been logged. This one has retraced about 66% from its all-time high. I believe this could run harder once again as and when we get another leg up to the upside. In second position, there's MELD. MELD has retained the second spot from the last time we did the video of the Cardano DEX battles, which is nice. The ADA coins logged within this pair is 11.5 million, which is again very good. It's a nice number. So MELD is holding quite well. The DApp in third position on the Minswap DEX is World Mobile Token, or WMT, the ticker symbol. It's got a total of 3.4 million ADA coins logged within that ADA WMT pairing. This one, I'm not sure where the strength might be coming from, but it has also retained most of this value throughout the current bear trend. Maybe it's a sign of something to come. I'm not sure. You could expect, because he's trying to solve a real world problem, connecting the unconnected and so forth. So he's doing the hard work. So maybe that's where it's coming from. And he's got a lot of traction in the future as well. Since our last review way back in March of this year, Minswap has added over 1,000 Discord community members. So could this be the 1,000 that the SundaeSwap team lost? I don't think it works like that, but it will be interesting. The 1,000 community members gained by Minswap are equivalent to a 4% increase on its figure. Over on Twitter, the figures get better. Minswap increased their follower numbers by approximately 10,000 or 22%. That's massive. There's some traction there. That is huge. This project is certainly gaining in popularity among the Cardano community. And then the third and final DEX, Wing Riders. State of play 3 weeks since launch. Total value logged according to DeFi Llama, 58 million. There are some anomalies due to the wrapped stablecoins featuring in the top 3 dApps on Wing Riders, but we have deliberately excluded them out of this exercise for consistency. We start with Dana. Dana is the coin for the Adana project. It's occupying the top spot, excluding the wrapped stablecoins. And within the Dana ADA pair on the Wing Riders DEX, 9.7 million ADA are logged on the Wing Rider DEX. In second position, we have Liquid Finance with its LQ token, again, as we saw with the other two. And the LQ token having retained most of its value since its all-time high. This could be a solid project, but it's also worth waiting for some deep retracements before aping in. ADA tokens logged within the LQ ADA pair is around 4 million ADA coins. The decentralized app or dApp in third position on the Wing Riders DEX is World Mobile Token with a total amount of 3.4 million ADA coins logged within its WMT ADA pairing. So again, you can see some kind of pattern developing. World Mobile Token or WMT and LQ or Liquid, they're featured across all 3. So that tells you something, okay? Also be aware that Wing Riders currently don't have a token, hence their token is not, because I'm sure if Wing Riders had a token, it would be sitting right at the top. That's a discussion for another day. So for the time being, with a total value logged of around 90 to 93 million, it's always fluctuating. Minswap is still in the lead. We called it. We are not surprised. We called it right at the beginning when Minswap launched, because there were signs that this project is doing things right at every step of the way. On the other hand, you got SundaeSwap with a total value logged of around 48 million and has now slipped into third position following the arrival of Wing Riders. The jury is still out there whether it can reclaim the second spot or even the first. You never know. Things in crypto, they move quite quick. They are so fast when they move. Wing Riders with a total value logged of 59 million is nicely slotted into the second position, and whether that lasts, no one knows. But with such a value proposition as what Wing Riders are proposing, we think they can cement that and even go higher. I can't see why not. We'll wait and see. Or could it be the chance for SundaeSwap to come and reclaim the second position? We never know. Or maybe Wing Riders goes and takes over from Minswap, takes over that first position. Who am I to say no to that? All I can say is just pay attention, keep following these 3 projects, these 3 DEXs. Now, some tips on picking some of the dApps on the Cardano blockchain that might be great great investment for the future. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. You want financial advice? Go seek a financial advisor. Again, don't forget to click like and subscribe, as well as smash that notification bell to help us with the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. Don't ignore these 3 dexes or these 3 projects. While Wing Riders does not have a token yet, it is our belief that it's coming sooner rather than later. By the way, again, guys, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Minswap appear to have an extremely driven team behind it. Minswap appear to have an extremely driven team behind it with upgrade after upgrade, mostly upgrades that actually improve the user experience. On the other hand, SundaeSwap is that boring but stable uncle who you know is going to be reliable long term. Comments down below. Wing Riders is your rebel teenager, a rough diamond, but always you're walking on eggshells because this diamond could self-destruct or turn out to be the next head of a monarchy, the top dog. Watch the space. Again, guys, comment down below. These are my own opinions, it's not financial advice. So is it going to be Minswap for you? Maybe SundaeSwap or Wing Riders? Comments down below. All in all, these 3 dexes are promising to make the Cardano blockchain more exciting. Here at Search5.tv, we've got positions in the 2 that currently have tokens, i.e. your Minswap and the SundaeSwap. So we do hold the Min token as well as the Sundae token. For SundaeSwap, I would say our position is approximately 90% where we want it to be. So we only have 10% to play with to improve it. As far as Minswap is concerned, I think maybe another 50% to go due to the massive potential we foresee in the future. So whatever position we are sitting at within our Minswap investment, we think we can increase it by another 50%. Current size of positions as a ratio between Minswap and SundaeSwap is approximately 70-30 in favor of Minswap. We hold more than double Min tokens than we have on the SundaeSwap. And as far as you're concerned, we'll try and maintain that as it is at the moment. We'll see where things take us. It must also be said that some of these teams will need to evolve to remain relevant. For example, some project teams or team members are only good for taking a concept through development to launch. Growth and sustainability may require a totally different mindset with new ideas that may not necessarily be the same ideas as and when the project or projects went through development to launch. This is even more relevant at blockchain level or layer 1 level, where, for example, someone like Charles Hoskinson, the founder and creator of Cardano, may need to take a different role within the Cardano community, or even IOG, his own company, to allow for creative minds to reinvigorate, rejuvenate, and power the beast that is Cardano to self-discovery. Because having people we have been taking the project through development and so forth, that might not be the ideal thing to take the project into the future. You never know. Comments down below, guys, if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you disagree, please share your views down there. This will prove to be controversial in some quarters, but it's quite true. Even in business in general, that is quite true. Okay, finally, guys, again, we're still on tips on picking decentralized apps or projects on the Cardano blockchain here. Look out for projects that no one is talking about or those that are boring within the Cardano ecosystem at the moment. As long as they've got use cases and you've applied your DYOR to assess any of those projects' strengths, there are some great projects out there. They are not for today, they are for the future. For hints of what we are looking at here at Search5.tv, please watch our Cardano related videos. They will give you some serious clues on the position we are taking. On some of them, we've actually aped in massively. I won't mention names, but if you go and watch some of our videos, you know which projects we are talking about, which project we think they'll provide us with massive benefits going forward. The question or questions I will leave with you here today, guys, are as follows. What is your current favorite DEX on the Cardano blockchain at the moment? You may have more than one favorite. It's okay. It's allowed. It's fair game. Tell us in the comment section. Of the 3 dApps we've featured within this video, any of those your favorites? Comments down below. I know there are some small ones I've not covered. I've deliberately excluded them because the value logged they have is minuscule. It's very small. It might increase in the future, but for a year now, no chance. You're talking of at a minimum, so it's 40-1. That's starting position for the 3 projects that we've picked up. Again, comments down below and let us know. Any idea on the price predictions for all the projects we featured in this video? As for me, sorry guys, I'm not brave enough to risk your wrath lest I get things totally wrong. So I'm trying to play it safe. Another question or final question now. What about those under the radar projects on the Cardano blockchain? What have you got on your short list or long list, so to speak? Comment down below. I would love to know. I may just take some of your ideas and maybe do videos on them. Please comment down below. We got to work as a team. Anyway, guys, as always, it is always great to cover Cardano, the Cardano blockchain and Cardano community. Until next time, guys, this is FD for Search5.tv signing out. Bye for now.